Hello. Welcome, guys, to the broadcast. For those of you who are coming through for the first time, you are more than welcome. For those of you who keep coming, keep doing what you're doing. I love it. Guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe to this content. You can put on your notification bell so that you are notified each time we post a new video. Now, guys, let's get into the story. There's something I find very interesting with this whole Saul Phenduka and Kai FM move. Guys, we've said this before. There are two sides of the story. Some are saying that Saul is a sellout. The other story is saying that Saul did what he had to do. And just like anybody else, I don't have conclusions about this thing, but I present arguments. And these are just arguments. And don't take it personal. It's just arguments from both sides of the story and something to think about, something to talk about. And there's something that people are missing in this whole thing. There is a factor, the Dineo Ranaka factor. You know, Dineo Ranaka is friends with these guys. And it's quite interesting. If I was Dineo, I think I would have called MacG first. And it is interesting that Dineo obviously was not employed because she was fired from Metro FM. She needed a job. There's nothing wrong on her side. But for somebody previously who had suggested to MacG that Saul is not the right candidate to work with, it's quite interesting that she's the one who made the call asking Saul Phenduka if he wants a job from Kai FM. Clearly, Dineo saw what would work for her, so that Saul Phenduka is hot potatoes now, and he's gonna take the job and he's gonna get offered a lot of money. All we know is that Dineo Ranaka is the one who made the call. We don't know whether Kai FM suggested that she calls Saul, them knowing that if she makes that call it'll be easier. We don't know. We don't know if Dineo wanted to work with Saul. We don't know. It's interesting though that she calls Saul when she was the one who said Saul is ungovernable. That is just interesting. She said that to MacG when she was suggesting that MacG must fire Saul. But all of a sudden, when it benefits her, she doesn't see that. And this is quite interesting. You know, sometimes you discover something, right? And they don't believe in what you see. But you discover something like MacG discovered Saul and Saul's talent. MacG saw what he saw, but now other people in other parties want to benefit from that. Quite interesting, right? And I think if I was Dineo Ranaka, I would have called MacG first and asked, how do you feel about this? But maybe there was no time. They were in a meeting, the KFM, and she made the call and she did what's best for her. And guys, mind you, Dineo Ranaka here is known for throwing people under the bus, right? Remember her ex-boyfriend, Blackless, the one she did reality TV with? How he felt that Dineo destroyed his career to build hers, allegedly. Remember how Somizi Mshongo got into trouble because he shared that Ramaphosa was going to put the country on lockdown level 2, and he said this, and he said he had this from Fikile Mbalula. While Somizi was sharing this, Dineo Ranaka was live. Somizi got into trouble. He even got Fikile even laid charges. Because while they were sharing this information, Dineo went live for the whole world to hear. And then she was suspect in this case that she did all this on purpose. Guys, where there's smoke, there's fire. I'm just saying. Something interesting that Notice said, I don't always agree with what Notice says, but something interesting that he said is that MacG is at a stage now where he cannot have industry friends.